Hello, and welcome to my live stream. Uh, Now, for new clients that call in, you only get 10 minutes for $10. The regular price is $29.90. Use the discount code of $10. For 20 minutes, you get 20 for 20 minutes you pay $20. Regular price is $59.80. Use the discount code of $20. Now, the regular price for that, the next price up is for 30 minutes for $30. The regular price is $89.70. For that, you would use the discount code of $30. Now, all of this is, you get plus 5 minutes free. And so, hope that helps everyone. So, we're ready to begin. And so, we have my trusty little cards out here. And we are shuffling. And here we go. Who else is interested? We have that I picked for tonight is the Queen of Swords. Now this is a lady, a queen, who is very sure of herself. She's got huge dynamics, says a lot about herself, and really how everything looks. So I'd say things are looking pretty good for her. Okay? She indicates regal bearing and being straightforward. All right? Now the next card up is the Strength card. Now this is saying, oddly enough, you have to be strong enough for yourself to be able to ask for help. Now, that could be from anybody, from your basic worst enemy to your best friend. And you just have to trust that that person is truly going to help you and not try to harm you. All right? So, it's a win-win. All right? You get stuck into a situation. Well, hello, Bruschetta. How are you today? I hope you're doing well. And what new question do you have for me? Mind you, I'm shuffling the cards and see if I could tell you what's going on. Okay. Let's see here. Oh, here we go again with maybe a little bit of the trusting issue. But you are going to meet someone that is very likely just a friend. But it's somebody that you would not normally picture as someone you would even want to talk to. But it seems to be a very interesting friendship. And again, okay, that was set by the Two of Swords. The next card up is the King of Cups. Now again, this is someone that is pretty sure of, and I think this is you, your emotions and how you react to things and people. So with this going on, it's like you can just let all your emotions go right by the wayside, okay? You don't have to dive in, you're protected. Oh no, why are you hurt? Oh my gosh! I hope not far. Is that where you kind of had somebody help you? Yes, you will. What area did you hurt? Was it your leg, your knee, your back? Because I think this is maybe someplace on your body that you tend to hurt more often than not. Well, hello, Julie. Okay, Bruschetta, you're going to start feeling better. Accidents are going to be less common. Unfortunately, I don't think they'll ever completely go away, but they will improve. I'm fine, Julie. How are you? It's good to hear from you. Oh, what was that? Don't tell me you got an increase in money and a new title. That sends chills up my back, but usually that's pretty close to being accurate here. Oh, your knee, Bruschetta. Oh, that's kind of what I thought. Okay. Well, good. It's about time. It'll get better. Remember, ice. Yes, she is. Hello, crazy Kulios. How are you? And let's see here. And we have for you, you start out as the Magician, the Page of Swords, and the Moon card. So, do you want me to just call you crazy, or do you want the whole name? But what I'm looking at, dear, is something very magical, very much that you've manifested is starting to come through for you. And yes, it's going to have you having some doubts. With the Moon card, wonderful. It's going to go great. There's your magic. Yes. Very good. And it is going to go well. It's going to continue to go well. So you're going to need to be well, with the Moon card, you're going to have to be even more creative, because other people, be days when you wish you hadn't done it because you're so busy. That's the Moon card. Okay? Hot and cold. Hot and cold. Okay? So be prepared. It's going to be good. And now, who has the next question? Let's see what we have here. And yeah, you fell last week, Bruschetta. Ah, that's great. Okay, let's see here. For you, dear, I think it is something coming from your job that your boss has in store for you. If that isn't what you two have already talked about, because what I see here is primarily you're going to love it, and you get to be very creative. There's the lovers. You're going to feel like you're really connected. And justice. Your boss is basically seeing what you can do, kind of on your own and just watching. So with the justice, it's like weighing the odds. What is she going to do? How's it going to go? Kind of leaving you to do what you want to do. And the end result is you get more money and you get more almost praise of some type. So yeah, it's going to go well. I just love the fact that you get to be creative for a change. It's good. Don't have doubts. That's the one thing. Do not have doubts about you or what you can do. All right? Now, I'm surprised you don't know what it's about. Because I think you do. And your boss likes you. You know that, Julie, right? Yeah. There's there's some good stuff going on between you. And I'm not talking sexual. It's just next thing is kind of interesting that's coming up. And I think this is you, Julie. So you may have a little bit of jealousy going on or fear. All right. Awesome. Crazy. When does it come out? I think that's going to be great. But like I say, you better be prepared to really, really be busy. That's going to go really well. And I believe, now is it being syndicated? Because if so, you are going to be bringing in a lot more money than you think. All right? That's good for you. So, I think, you know, all of you folks are just doing really good. And I just love how any one of you, and I'm talking about Bruschetta and Julie and Crazy Cooley, or Coolios, sorry. You're all three making big steps in going forward and doing what needs to be done and accomplishing what you set out to do. It's really great to see this kind of progress. It's wonderful. And yes, there are those out there. We've got the jealousy or envy, fear, but you've also got those that are going to test you to see what you're really made of. But that's okay. I think you'll be very happy with the outcome. Somebody's going to really, really love it. And I think that you, Crazy Coolios, that your project, I think it's going to go over enormously well. And someone is going to really want to kind of snag you up saying you're mine. So I think that's a strong thing right there. And that's good for you. Okay. Now, Julie, what did you and your boss talk about? Because that's your key. Let's see. I think you're going to be all right, again, meeting up with somebody different, starting out something altogether new, taking a risk, and just basically kind of having fun with it. Now, Crazy Coolios, it looks like this could be you, because, and I'll just spit this out here, I tend to be blunt. Alright, you've got the Fool here. Now, that doesn't mean you are a fool. No. What it means is you are ready to take that leap into the unknown and see what is out there and what happens. And I think that's what you're doing with building your anime. That's what this is about. Alright? And I see great things happening here for you. Again, you're going to meet up with somebody fairly soon that you wouldn't even expect to be interested, but they are. And I still get possible publication, not just, well, it is going to be it is going to be published. There I go. Got the word out. It's going to take a little time, but I see you being published with it. And I do hope that's your goal, because that's where this is going. Okay? I think you'll be great. And here I go, talking a mile a minute again. And that's okay. So, we have let's see what comes up here. Shuffle those cards. Oh, passion. And again. All right. We start out with two kings next to each other. You got the King of Wands, and then you have the King of Cups. So we're looking at great passion and deep emotion. That combination is pretty unbeatable. All right? On top of that, you get the Page of Pentacles, which would indicate great success. And honestly, this could either be you, Julie, or you, Crazy Coolios. It's got to be one of the two of you. Not forgetting you, Bruschetta. I think you're going to be triumphant in your own way. And remember, after everything is done and you're walking again and you're feeling good, take your partner out for dinner or for lunch or breakfast or something. Just show appreciation and thanks. That'll make both of you feel good. Okay? So we're looking at some pretty big changes for you guys. Again, very happy. I see no major problems, which is kind of unusual. I mean, the only thing that's really come up is a little bit of jealousy, maybe. Other than that, nothing real. And let's see. Where do we go from here? What question? And we have, the Star card. The Ace of Cups. And here we go with the Strength card again. So, with the Star card, it's a strong indication here of getting your hopes and your dreams and your wishes actually coming to you to be true, to come about. So you're doing great, and I wonder if this isn't about you, okay? Because you've wanted this for quite some time, all right? So to have the Star card first up, it would indicate you're doing A++ here. Yes, you should expect a raise soon. I would say give it about a month, and they will at least be talking to you, telling you about it, something. And it's because your boss really does like you and trust you. Now, in the meantime, here's just that little bit of, not really negativity, but kind of an adjustment here. Okay, the last card up is the Strength card. Now that means you don't be afraid to ask someone for help. Now if it's your boss, she's not going to bite your head off. Okay? She actually would appreciate being kept in the loop so that you can have your raise and things go smooth for you. Okay? So yeah, I think she's going to give you kind of a month or so, and then you're going to get what you want, because she's going to be supportive, kind of saved from getting caught up or snared. So it's like you feel really stuck at work, not going anywhere, not doing anything. This is your opportunity. That's being snared, okay? Because you're not able to really move. Now you're going to have the opportunity, because with this Strength card, this is a strong indication that you're going to be freed up, which means you're going to get to do more, be more. And it's a show of trust. You trust her, she trusts you. That's going to work well. Okay? Yeah. Gotta work on that trust. I know that's hard sometimes, especially in this day and age of bosses and just economics everywhere. But yeah, work on the trust, and don't forget to ask for help if you need. Okay? And now your boss gave you a great feedback. That's why you're going to get the raise. Now you've been at this current position. It's a range. It's either 1, possibly up to 3 years. That's why it's time to get moving again. Move up a bit. Yeah. This is getting you out of hot water. What? You don't have to tell me. No, I'm not really asking. This is just for you. Somehow you got yourself in a pickle, and getting this raise and getting to do something really nice is getting you out of that situation. So, as the example, you've overextended on your credit cards. Well, this raise is going to get you the ability to maybe pay it off. Oh, well, thank you, Crazy Coolios. You're a sweetheart yourself. Of course, I am stubborn. And yes, I talk too much sometimes. But is the key. If you're kind to others, they're going to be kind to you back. And that is something you don't find too much. And I wish more people did have that. So I think it's going to be okay. You're a great guy. And speaking of that, here again we have the Star card. 3 of Pentacles. Kind of saying, look at what I did. And again, here we have the King of Cups. Get involved, but do not dive into something you're not too sure about. That is the key with that. You're going to make, again, I get a lot more money than you think. Even though money, yeah, it's your goal, but it's not, that isn't the prime thing. I think you're actually doing it because you love doing the work. That's great. You, my dear, are going to be... I'm just looking for the verification of this. I believe you are... Okay. Is Crazy Kuros going to be famous? And yes. Okay. Here's the confirmation. Yep. Alright, Crazy Coolios, my dear. It looks to me like you are actually going to be very famous. It's going to take a little bit of time, so yes, you do have to be a little patient. But you're going to be very, very well known. And that could be a little scary for you if you're not used to it. But I look at this, you got the 10 of Cups, which is great joy. Then you get the Sun card, which is, yes, look at me. And then you've got the 3 of Wands, which says, yes, I may be dreaming, but I don't think so. And you're waiting, basically, for your basic ship to come in. And you don't have long to wait. So it's like as soon as it gets out there, people see it. And if it takes 6-8 months, it's still not long. Okay? But as your stuff gets printed up and published and put out there, you're going to know that you're going to actually be famous. Okay? And this is great because, again, no pentacle cards, which indicates you're not doing this just for the money. You're doing it out of enjoyment. I think that's wonderful. I don't want to go too far with that. I'll behave. And so, all right. And now, what is coming up next? And how soon? And who is it for? All right. Somebody reaching for a goal and accomplishing it. Ace of Pentacles. Shining Star. This is somebody who really knows themselves. And then here we go with the Moon card again. Now, whichever one of you it is, I'm gonna say you are now reaching a goal that you have maybe been struggling or having to really, really reach for. But it's here. You've attained it. Ace of Pentacles, it would also indicate a sense of power. And Bruschetta, if you're still here, yes, this can apply to you because getting your knee kind of fixed up again and going forward, okay, those are two right here that it would be good for. And Julie, if it's you, you've got a new position, more money, and again, you've reached a goal that you weren't sure you would ever get. And if it's you, Crazy Coolios, even with you, you're reaching a goal that you weren't very sure you would reach. Okay? You've coming into more money fairly quick. And then all of you here with the Moon card, part of you wants to stay hidden and part of you wants to be in the light. So you kind of go back and forth depending on your mood for whichever day. So that also conjures up kind of the the feeling of kind of like protectiveness, kind of like when you're in shadow, it's like, don't see me, I want to rest, just go away. But when you're ready for the light, it's like that's the opposite of what I just said. Notice me, I'm here. And that goes with the emotions. You know, when you're tired, you want to be left alone. Generally speaking, that would be nighttime. Okay? During the day, you're up, you're lively, you're active. And that would be the lighter side. So it does. It goes by your emotions. How everything that I've just said plays out. So be aware of those emotions and you will conquer just about any problem. Okay? So you're doing great. Okay? So let's see what else comes up. And let's see here. let's see. We have the next three cards. They are the Ace of Wands, Two of Swords, and the Ten of Wands. Alright, just with the Ten of Wands itself, this is saying you've done a hard day's work and you're ready to go home. You're tired. Just remember, all that hard work, don't take it home with you. Take only what you can carry or deal with, in other words. Don't overload yourself with, I should have done that, and I didn't do this, and I gotta stay and finish this. You need downtime, simply because when you're that tired or physically tired, you don't function well. And you're going to make actually more mistakes, and it's a bigger problem. So it's like, put it down, just take what you need and go home. Leave everything else where you left it, okay? That's the final message with that. Now again, with the Two of Swords, this means even if you have kind of a set to with someone, no one's going to get hurt, because the argument or the issue will get resolved more verbally than actual fist fights or anything, okay? But it's like whoever it is that you're kind of maybe arguing with, well, it's kind of like, yeah, I'm sorry, I wasn't feeling good. This was going on, or that was going on, and I took it out on you. I shouldn't have. So it's like coming to terms. Yeah, you've had your spat. Now it's time to kind of get things resolved. Alright? And with the Ace of Wands, this is a strong passion card. It indicates, because Wands representative quite often, and with this particular deck, is fire. And fire is passion. I mean, if you think about a relationship, when it's young and starting out, full of passion and excitement and daring do. And as it goes along, it doesn't really fade, it just changes a bit. And so all of this in relationship, and I did a little bit backwards. So you start with the Ace of Wands, and a project started, you go into it just strong. And then as you go along, you're a little more tired, maybe a little more cranky, and you need help. So you ask someone you least expect for help because you think they're going to pick on you. Finally, again, with the Ten of Wands, this is, again, just saying, put it down, get it out of your mind, go home and rest. Or if you work from home, close up your desk and go watch TV or listen to the radio or do something just for you. And get it out of your mind. Okay? And that's how you survive with what you choose to do. Alright? So I think this is wonderful. Things are going great for you. Alright? So, now, let's see what else comes up. And let's see here. Next up, oh, Nine of Swords, the Tower, and then the Eight of Pentacles. Now this combination is kind of different. With the Nine of Swords, it isn't the typical, that's why I like this deck, it's not the typical Nightmare City. It is more saying that you have to kind of put everything away. If you don't, it's going to constantly kind of plague you. So it's like going to bed and you get that overactive mind and you just can't let anything go. You got to keep going. Got to keep thinking about it. Okay? This is saying no. Do something, again, do something to get it out of your head, put it down, and choose maybe one thing to worry about instead of everything, okay? So, take it easy on yourself, okay? And then with the Tower, again, this is a different version. This is saying sometimes things do have to fall and break. That's so that you can go out and get something new that better works for you, that makes you feel happier, better, whatever word you want to use there. And ultimately, that was a great thing to have happen, is whatever, fall and break. Okay? And then with the Eight of Pentacles, this is somebody who works very hard, very strong, and expects some notice. And in the process, they continue their work and they keep going strong. So you're doing great, all right? You're going to be very happy and very, very strong. Whatever project you do, work or personal or family, okay? So, onward and upward. The next few cards that come up is let's see here. Let's see what comes up. We have Temperance, Ten of Pentacles, and the Six of Pentacles. All right. Well, with the Temperance, it comes up with you're trying to make your mind up. On one hand, you can have something that may be just overflowing and maybe messy, but good. And on the other hand, you've got something that isn't so attractive, maybe, well, I'll just put it this way. One cup has water, one cup has fire. Fire is attractive, but it could be dangerous, okay? Water is great, nurturing. Yeah. So you have to make your mind up which is better for you. And that is going to make the difference. Okay? Make up your mind and you do what's right for you as a person. Okay? Then with the Ten of Pentacles, this is just saying, At this point, you could pretty much count on being able to rest and relax. You're well taken care of. Apparently, you may even have more than abundant money in your bank account. You're just being in a great position, okay? Then with the Six of Pentacles, here again, what this is saying is you're weighing two things. One thing that you prize greatly, the other may actually be some kind of monetary or worth money. So, which is more important? Which weighs more in your heart? The money or the prized object? And that makes a difference too. Again, you have to decide. Makes a change. That could be so hard and so disappointing to hear that you have to make a change or a choice. It's just something you need to do. Okay? You'll find out. Things are going to happen here for you. Okay. Now, we have and next cards. Page of Swords. And again, Judgment. And again, the Three of Pentacles. Alright, so what this part is saying is that you have, again, the ability to make some changes, to do what you need to do, and definitely go forward. Okay? So, Page of Swords means you're ready to go out and do different things. Enjoy doing something that not everybody can do, but you're good at. So that could be good, okay? A little bit of exploration is never a bad thing. So, there's that to start with. And then again with Judgment, it's like the people around you are waiting to see, are you going to hurt them or are you going to help them? Are you going to be a kind person or are you going to be a jerk? They're waiting to see what you do. So it's kind of a test to see what kind of person you are. And this is to the people around you. No one else. So, you may see them once a day, you may see them once a week, but that's what's going on. And then again with the Three of Pentacles, you get to have fun and you get to share things. Time to give something back is what this is saying. That doesn't mean you have to give everything out that's in your pocketbook or wallet. It's just a little bit of cheering up. Give something to them. Give them a rose. Give them a carnation. Give them, if you want, $1 bill. But whatever it is, it's like give a little something of yourself to someone else. It's going to make you feel great. It's not going to hurt you any. And the other person is going to be very happy that you did that. And that makes a difference. Okay? I think you're going to go great distances, judging by these cards. Okay? So, we have now let's see what comes up next. This time I'm just going to pull one card and go from there. And that is the Nine of Pentacles. This is a time where you can rest, relax, kick back, and just enjoy your surroundings. It doesn't cost you anything. It's perfectly all right. You're going to be happy. And that at this particular time matters. Okay? So you are doing great. All right? So, next card I'm going to pull. Ten of Cups. Well, now you get... Oh, this is funny. You have done so much for yourself that... Oh, maybe for others that you love, but you have done so much that you now can kind of just excuse the phrase, okay? The cats are the focus in these cards. And they're showing this cat rolling around kind of in the clover, just having fun, enjoying itself. What this is saying is you could do that too. Not rolling around in the clover, but maybe taking a nice hot soak in the tub, or just doing something that's absolutely fun and maybe a little bit crazy, and laughing, enjoying yourself. You know, it's like going to the movies. Watch what happens, okay? And you're going to find great joy, all right? And that is huge, okay? Yeah. And one more card. Let's see what that is. And here we have the Six of Pentacles again. Well, I've basically already described the Six of Pentacles, but again, it would be saying, balance what's important to you. Okay? It's all right. You can do that. All right, let's see if we get a unique card up here. The Lovers. All right, now typically the Lovers doesn't say you have to be in love or to have a lover. What it means is that there's somebody very close to you that would love to just cuddle with you. Doesn't mean necessarily having sex, but it means hugging, holding, enjoying your company. It's great. It's a way of sharing that really doesn't cost anything. Just some time and emotions. That's it. Okay? To me, that's great. How often do you really get to do this in this world right now? So that's wonderful for that to come up. Now here's the new one. The Ace of Swords. This is a card that signifies deep, huge knowledge. Okay? It's kind of locked away. But if you look into somebody's eyes, you're going to see they know so much And yeah, they're willing to give it if you're the right person. So that says, are you the right person? The Ace of Swords can do that. They will talk with you. They will share with you. And believe it or not, what they share is of importance to you. And that's what matters. Within you, you'll find out just how much what they say you understand, you get. And that is hugely impacting. Okay? So it's great to have this one come up and say hi. Okay, now we have the Page of Wands. Now this would be typically a younger type person that in making their steps to not just being mature and adult, they're on their own little journey. And that journey is basically life. Okay? On that way, on that journey, you're going to have someone that is not your typical friend, but they stand out and they go with you. And yeah, people may look at you kind of strange. Hello, Alberto. How are you? What is new in your life? We have about a minute to go. So I think you can ask one question and I'll answer it. Okay? And that would be great. Okay. And let's see here. All right. Are you having trouble making up your mind? Because it's like you're planning, and nothing ever seems to happen. You're also a little bit of intuitive. I think you seem to pick up on people's emotions and feelings and even fears a little bit. And here again, Ace of Wands, passion, a sense of power. So you, my dear, are going to get what you want. Hi. And I hate to do this to you, Alberto, but we're kind of out of time. But you're going to accomplish something. Just don't plan for everything. Pick one thing, plan for it, and that will happen. Whether this is work, a loved one, a friend, or yourself, anything from Spirit, I think Spirit just talked to you. You're going to do wonders, okay? Well, thank you, Alberto. I adore you. All right, folks, we are out of time, and I look forward to speaking with you this time next week. All right? Thank you. Bye.